Hello, today we are going to
Torma! Woohoo!
explore rural Estonia. So we're in Torma and it's basically a small parish. We're going to show like the rural parts and the Soviet Union parts and the abandoned parts. So after the Soviet Union collapsed, a lot of things got abandoned and left to ruin. So behind me you can see a shop, that's still a shop. Now the average person would look at that building and never guess it's a shop. It's like almost like capitalism is a bit delayed here. But we're going to show some abandoned bits here now.
I think there used to be a post office, at least the top floor was. There's one little tiny room. There was something, I remember going in there. I must have been like 7 or 8.
It's all ruined now, they're saying don't go in there.
No.
And all the roofs collapsed.
The garage, we used to have one garage like that.
So for context, Christina's saying that she used to live in this area and one of these were her garages. This is 20 years ago. Oh, there we are then.
But I think they still used now. They look fairly decent now. There used to be like some meeting places, I remember they were voting to part there, people for elections. And a side door, you go through there. There's a piano there. I remember I played the piano. I learned one song. Dog's Polka it's called.
Ah, very good.
Because my dad and mum always went the election thing. So I just went there after kindergarten.
So Christina, because you were born in 1991, you sort of came into a country that just developed. Was starting to develop its democracy and its and following the more capitalistic way of living, more like Western life. So completely, like you saw that sort of transition from the Russians or the Soviets being in charge to now. So this building here, which is abandoned now, isn't it? Used to be, according to Christina, a sports hall and a sauna.
You give her a PE lesson from kindergarten. School we walk here.
But again, this place is completely abandoned. This is recent. We've been here a few times, but this is now all done up. So they've made it into like a little.
Oh no, that's almost stood up.
Have they changed this then? Let's read about this.
A big play did part in summer for a whole summer here.
A big play?
Well, big for Torma.
Okay.
I haven't been here either since it's been clean tidy now.
Oh, so this was the fire, look.
Yeah.
So there was a fire here, 2011 it says, that destroyed a lot of this old style building. And so they decided to redo it up into a sort of arena-like stage. And you can see some drone shots.
Yeah.
But this used to be stables for horses. Horses for courses, as they say. I should do a bit of Shakespeare on it. Christina.
Yeah.
Look at this, there's a stage here on the right as well.
Mm.
Fascinating. So it's basically like, Ellie, this is like the phoenix reborn from the fire.
Yes.
Art reborn from the fire. So this is just the back end of these horse stables that were burnt down. You can see that they have these stable door arches. There's a lot of stuff going on here at the minute. So basically like glamping is being set up there. They've got like tents and it's called Torma, Burgemaya and glamping. So, you know, that's something you could do. It's really nice. In the summer that'd be really nice. In the winter, well, they have fire, don't they? They have everything to keep you warm.
It's going to be winter bazaar here as well. December.
So someone here has put a lot of effort into this place. In Torma, if you want to get your petrol, you get it from there. It's like just a giant tank with pumps. And then just in the distance there, that's like a wooden mill. They basically make planks of wood of all different shapes and sizes. Is that where you bought some of the firewood from?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could get like offcuts for firewood, like scraps. So we're just behind the more obvious shop in Torma. This is the co-op, proper supermarket. And like I said, it's completely different to the other shop where you couldn't even tell it's a shop. Here we are in the supermarket. You'll notice at the veg section, so they've got a couple of cabbages, garlic and onion, a few bananas. But you'll notice there isn't like a wide selection here. Right, so that's the pharmacy. It's just in a random flat building. So we're in the sort of Soviet Union part of town or part of the parish. So in that block of flats is the GP and the dentist, and you wouldn't know unless you lived here. There's just no way of knowing. No. Crazy. So this is we're just filming some of the old abandoned factory-like buildings. We're not sure what they were used for, but Christina is.
So my parents know all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can ask your parents.
Oh yeah, we have to turn around here, but anyway, you can. We've done something to that building.
So this is private property, obviously, coming up here. But this building here was the heating for all those Soviet Union flats just to the right. They would burn coal, that would produce heat, and that would heat up water, then those pipes would heat up the whole village. And you've got an old Soviet Union style truck there as well. Everyone's growing veg here. People have allotments, people take a lot of pride in their gardens. Lovely gardens here. Obviously it's autumn or late autumn, so everything looks a bit rubbish this time of year. Another angle of the heating station. This used to be a pub, this building in front of us.
Bar, really call it.
Yeah, so they call it a bar. And Christina's dad used to own this building and used to run a pub here. Interesting. There's a really nice cycle path that runs all the way through Torma. So it's got really good access for the children who go to the school further up. So we're visiting Christina's old childhood home. She used to live here, which is why we've come here. And which flat did you used to live in, Christina?
That one there. Pink one.
Oh, this pinkish one in the here.
It's all in one building.
So
And we had like little.
Were you in the top one, bottom one, middle one?
Bottom.
So Christina was in the bottom flat here, and she used to live in the building.
Back there as well. Oh,
then there's an allotment as well.
That's a kindergarten.
So the kindergarten's a lot
here.
more. How handy that is, though. If you're
steps and I'm there.
Yeah, you could. It does show you though, like how like you'd have again all the Soviet Union style flats, and then everything that you'd need in the middle.
That roundabout stuff, yeah. This roundy place.
Yeah, the turning around spot.
Yeah. And the other people had like allotments there, but clearly not anymore.
So
this is full of. We went to like pick some berries and things secretly.
So this turning is like still part of Torma. It's just a different like subsection of it, or I don't know, a smaller parish called Likatku. So this is Likatku, and this is a smaller part. Now in that building on your left, that's where there's a folk dancing group. And then there's a school here on the left, and that's actually quite a large school.
It used to be the biggest school in the county.
One of the biggest schools.
Primary school
in the county, yeah. Hi guys, sorry for the weird ending of the Torma episode. Our camera battery ran out, and these last 2 weeks have been a bit tricky for us. We've had power cuts and a COVID outbreak in the household, but don't worry, we're all vaccinated and we're all fine and healthy. In fact, I never caught it, but we're all okay. Next week, we are going to try and visit somewhere where the viewers have suggested. We don't want to think we're ignoring any of your suggestions. You'll be glad to know I've also sorted out my visa with about a week to spare. That's great. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. And again, another icon added to the map on our Exploring Estonia series. Thanks for watching.